Hi, Lara from Forex Info USA with the dollar-yen Elliott wave analysis on the 24th of March, a historical analysis going back to 1975. This video will look at monthly and weekly charts for the dollar-yen. When I'm comfortable with my weekly analysis and I'm not totally there yet, I'll move on to doing a daily and an hourly analysis for the dollar-yen. I expect this may become a from time to time currency pair that I'll have a look at. At the moment, I'm sorry I'm unable to add a third currency pair to my work schedule. There's just not enough hours in the day. The depth with which I do this analysis and preparing the text entries and the video and being satisfied with the clarity with which I'm communicating myself takes quite a bit of time. So until Forex Info grows and I can employ another analyst, I'll be just doing this myself from time to time. Starting our dollar-yen analysis with a monthly chart going back to 1975. Overall, I'm really confident and happy with this wave count. This one was really remarkably easy. Data gets a little sketchy back here. Let's start from the beginning. If a cycle degree wave 1 began here and ended here, it's followed by a cycle degree wave 2 with a very nice three-wave look, followed by a cycle degree wave 3 with a perfect Elliott wave look for an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The ratios within this are really good. Wave 3 is just 4.31 short of 2.618 the length of this wave 1, and this wave 5 is just 7.77 short of 0.618 the length of this wave 3. So great Elliott wave ratios here, gives me quite a bit of confidence with this wave count. Followed by, at cycle degree wave 4, a barrier triangle, a contracting barrier triangle in the wave 4 position, with a B, C, D, E, with a throw over of the AC trend line in the E wave position, really common for triangles. I'm really happy with the look of this. It meets all of the rules. It's a perfect barrier triangle. Followed by the early stages of cycle degree wave 5 down. Now if cycle degree wave 3 began back here in November 1982 at 277.769 and ended down here in April 1995 at 79.8, it's 197.969 long. This wave 1 at cycle degree, if it began here and ended here, is pretty close to 0.618 the length of this third wave. When a third wave is extended, as this is, and wave 1 is 0.618 the length of it, it's extremely likely that wave 5 will be of reasonable equality with wave 1 and about 0.618 the length of this wave 3. So, calculating wave 3 at 197.969, we calculate 0.618 of that is 122.34. Cycle degree wave 5 began at the end of 4 right here at 124.13 on the 18th of June 2007. 124.13 minus 122.34 gives us a figure of 1.79. So that's the prediction I come up with this wave count, and that's the only problem I have with this wave count. This whole count, the ratios, the overall look, the structures, absolutely perfect classic Elliott wave, textbook perfect. However, this prediction of 1.79 seems unbelievably, impossibly low. The wave count doesn't say that the dollar-yen has to end there. It just says that it's a possibility that it could end there. However, it's also entirely possible we could have even a truncated fifth wave. What's probably a little bit more likely is it's going to reach a reasonable amount lower than the end of cycle degree wave 3 back here in 95 at 79.8. It's entirely possible we could see dollar-yen falls below 79.8, exactly where it's going to end up down. When we have primary 1 and 2 complete, we could start working out some more accurate downwards predictions. Overall, I'm really happy and confident with this wave count. And the most confident prediction I can say is it's expecting dollar-yen falls for the next 5 to 7, maybe up to 11 years. It depends how much sideways movement we get. So taking you now to a weekly chart where this maroon E and aqua 4 is this maroon E and aqua 4. So this is primary wave E of the triangle of cycle degree wave 4. And this is a primary wave 1 of our cycle degree wave 5. And this wave count sees this first wave at primary degree being a contracting leading diagonal with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to end here. This does meet all of the rules of a contracting leading diagonal. It's in wave 1 of an impulse. Waves 2 and 4, this one and this one, especially wave 4, certainly can be seen to subdivide into three wave structures. We can see a 3-wave structure here and a really nice 1, 2, 3-wave structure here. Wave 2 doesn't go beyond the start of wave 1. Wave 3, always it's going beyond the end of wave 1. Wave 4 is not moving beyond the end of 2, but it's well within wave 1 price territory. That's a rule for a diagonal. Wave 5, because this is a leading diagonal, has to end beyond the end of wave 3, and here it does. And wave 4 is shorter than wave 2. Yes, it is. However, the problem that I have with this is the overall look. These trend lines really should be converging more. The contracting part of the diagonal really isn't that contracting. I also have a problem with where this wave 5 ends. It's a guideline but not a rule. Wave 5 usually ends at or slightly beyond this lower trend line. In this case, it's fallen well short of it, although it has met the rules in that it's gone beyond the end of wave 3. So to sum up, this diagonal does meet Elliott wave rules for a diagonal. It just doesn't have the right overall look. I'm not entirely happy with this wave count, but it does meet Elliott wave rules. It is certainly a technical possibility. So I'm having a play with a couple of other interpretations at this weekly level, and when I'm satisfied and confident that I've got the most likely wave count, I'll move down to analyse the dollar-yen at the daily level. All of the different interpretations I've looked at so far see an end to wave 1 either here or here, and so far we're still in a wave 2 at primary degree up. So the outcome in the mid-term for the dollar-yen is to see dollar-yen rises, which should not reach at or above 124.13. That's our invalidation point for this wave count at the weekly level. So mid-term dollar-yen rises, long-term it's going to turn around and go back down lower. So rises for the rest of this year, possibly into next, and thereafter a trend change back to the downside for the dollar-yen to probably reach a new low below that low of wave 3 at 79.8. I hope you found that interesting. I hope that you found it useful in learning a little bit more about Elliott wave. If you have any critique or any alternate wave counts for the dollar-yen, please do post links in the comments part of this article on my site. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link to the actual article with the numbers that I've quoted throughout this video are right there on the right hand side. That's all for me today with the dollar-yen. As always, have an awesome day, and I hope all your trades are profitable.